Hi again. Uh, Today is January 1st, 2019, and I thought I'd shoot a quick video of feeding the 4,500 gallon tank, which I call quote unquote peaceful tank. Everything is relative. So we're gonna feed them the pellets. These are Ziegler pellets that I add a little bit of Vitacam to. It's very good stuff. These pellets are nothing fancy. They're used for raising catfish on farms. Give or take about $1.50 per pound shipped. And these are bait fish from Bionic Bait of Pompano Beach, Florida. They're about anywhere from 3 to 5 inch bait fish. Alright, so we're gonna start with the pellets. They're not used to be fed with lights on, so they may be a little bit dismayed. But they will still go for it. Perhaps not all that usually do, and not with the same appetite that usually they do, but they'll go for it. That's a Niger giraffe nose catfish that you can rarely see. Keeps to the back usually. He's from Wet Spot. This is Happy. Looks like a Witei giraffe nose, Alcanaglanus witei from Congo River. You can see in the back Dorado is chasing our two Vitados tiger fish, I'm sorry. Yeah, Dorado's becoming a nuisance. I'm gonna have to take him out of there because he bothers both of the Vitados African tiger fish. Here he is. A pretty brazen fish. They used to chase him. Now that he grew up a bit and got some confidence, now he's trying to chase everybody. Well, not everybody, but fish that he dislikes, such as African tigers. Bought it from Jeff Rapps as Brazilians, but guys on Monster Fish Keepers told me it's Franciscanus. You gotta count the scales along the lateral line, and other traits can be used as well. So Via Maculatus sinspilum, I assume. I don't know my cichlids that well. Okay, I think the pellets are more or less taken. No, they're still finishing them off in the back over there. I think we're almost ready for the bait fish. The bait fish I usually take like a handful and throw it in there in about 3 portions or so. Just like that. And I do the same thing morning and evening, every day. Okay, that was the first one. Let's try another one. The water is not so hot right now. It's cold outside, so they're not eating as much as they used to. I'm not giving them as much. You see, the peacock bass are taking the bait fish in the back. Most of them keep to the back. Okay, and the probably last portion of the fish, you see they're not eating it quickly enough. So I'll just throw it for more for your entertainment. I don't think they're that hungry right now. So we're gonna do one more. Just a little bit more of the bait fish. As I said, light is a factor. They don't have the same appetite as they do when the lights are off. They usually feed better then. Here's one of the bauche giraffe catfish. There's the jerk again. I think he's going to the slammer in a 240-gallon slammer. That's what you're going, that's right. You're a brazen piece of something. Arowanas always want more. As do the gars. This is an alligator gar, a recent addition, also a donation. He's a funny looking. Big fins, deformed head, small body. I don't know what's up with him. And I'm told he's like several years old, I think. So he should be much, much bigger by now. Our little Oscars. Oscar named Oscar. And Oscar named Titanium on the bottom. They don't eat fish ever. They just want pellets. They don't care about the fish at all. There's the alligator gar rescue. He already got much better in terms of body proportions. Having been here for only a month, he got much better. But he's got ways to go. And he's so tiny for being like 3 or 5 years old. He's probably about 16 inches, maybe 1.5 feet. Alright, a voucher again. We got 2 in there. That's on our biggest vultures. Vulture catfish. That's one of the smaller. Azul is causing trouble there, raising up his... There are 2 azules side by side over there, raising up his dorsal fin and showing off. You can probably barely see him. It's he's in the way in the back over there. One of the smaller vulture catfish. This is the runt iridescent shark albino that suddenly turned out to be not so runty. He grew a lot. He's probably about more than 1.5 feet now. You see how vulture likes rubbing his whiskers on the smooth acrylic window. Comes back over and over again. If all your vulture catfish does is sits in one place, it's not a happy fish. They like swimming, not all the time. They like sitting in the current as well. But they have to swim a good portion of the time, even in the daytime. It goes for many fish: tiger shovelnose, red tail. Many fish that people consider sedentary, they're not sedentary at all. They need space. Alright, that's our show for today. Thank you for watching.